If y'all don't want to go to work, just put this shit on right now.
Hey, what's up guys? This is UnruinedScape and welcome to my 5th video. And if you guys are new to the channel, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. If you guys like this type of content, make sure you follow, subscribe, and drop a like down low. Make sure you comment too, because I do read all the comments and I like to reply to you guys, if I think I have something to say. So for this video, I'm actually recording the gameplay on mobile. And so my last video I was doing some wood cutting, and this time I kind of want to show you guys how I've been training on mobile. So I've been doing fletching, and one thing about fletching is when you go inside the bank, I find the exit screen for the bank really hard to click sometimes on mobile. When you're on computer, you can just use the escape keys or some other key to escape. But on mobile, you're really at the mercy of how big your fingers are and how big your screen is. So I'm on an iPhone SE, so it's not very big. It's compared to all the new iPhones. It's one of the smaller ones. So the screen already isn't very big. I have big fingers, so I got fat fingers, and I misclick a lot, especially on mobile. You'll see that in my videos to come. I'm gonna be putting some PK clips together. Most of the PK clips are coming from mobile. But with this method that I'm showing you guys right now, you can see that there's a big kind of zoom window on it. So I'm gonna try and put a timestamp in the description. I don't think anybody's actually going to find this video if they're looking up a tutorial for this, but I want to show you guys how I get this zoom feature on iPhone. I don't know for Android, but this zoom feature, it's actually pretty clutch. So you just place it on that part of your screen. So I kind of have it on the top right of my screen there. So I can click the bank. It's zoomed in on the bank, so it's easier to click the bank. It's zoomed in on the knife, so it's easier to fletch. Click the knife and then click the log. And then it's zoomed in on the bank exit tab. So I can skill quite easily with this, especially for doing like bank standing, like fletching. And, I always used to just misclick a lot. And, it was frustrating, but I didn't really complain. I still get to play, so it's better than not playing. But so when you click on the bank, it makes it so much. It makes skilling so much smoother, and I'm playing around now that I'm kind of getting into a bit more of the making videos. I'm trying to step up my production skills, so I'm kind of playing around with different ideas on how I can record and how I can edit. Now I got this intro ready. That's courtesy of iMovie. So I didn't really put that together. That's just a video trailer I took from them, so I hope they don't mind. And then also the sound quality. So I hope you guys can actually notice the difference in this. So before I was using my microphone that I actually just used to play Xbox with. I just plug it into my laptop, and then I would just I'd just talk into that. But now I have a USB mic that I have that I set up, and I can use it with iMovie. So now that I kind of have a bit better of a setup going for this, I'm hoping it's actually gonna make a difference in quality. Audio wise, I'm not sure about video wise how much better the quality can get. I still do have some aspect ratio tuning to do when I record on my laptop. But looking at the gameplay right now on the mobile that I recorded, it actually looks pretty good quality. And I think my frame rate was set to 30 FPS on when I'm recording. I only turn the frame rate up when I'm PKing, really, because if I'm doing something on mobile, I'm gonna be misclicking. So why bother, right? Why bother misclick a bunch more? Yeah. I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying the updated quality. And then also I just kind of want to briefly talk about sailing a little bit. It's kind of been on my mind recently. When it initially dropped, they had the 3 skills. I voted for. My first preference was actually taming, because that sounds dope as hell, right? Like, imagine pets, but they're useful. Like, I never played. I stopped playing once EOC came out, so I never played with summoning, really. So I don't know how similar that would be. But like, imagine you're a fresh spawn, and you go over to the chicken coop. You know, you kill a few chickens, get your level up, but then you tame a chicken. It's like, damn, now I got a pet chicken who follows me around. Like, you know, if you bring him to combat, he's gonna die quickly, but you got a pet chicken, and you know, he might be able to help you kill a goblin or something. I think taming would have been a cool idea, and it had a lot of potential, and I hope they do revisit taming in the future. And then my second vote was obviously for sailing. I am a bit indifferent about sailing, though. I saw the update that they posted around a month or two ago, showing some of the core basics of it, like gameplay wise, and the way that they talk about it. I don't want to discredit the development team at all, because I feel like they have a proven track record of making good updates, and you know, thinking about all the use cases for, you know, a variety of different players, because not everybody's going to play the game like me, and not everybody's going to play the game like you. So they need to make this skill that is appealing to the entire community, which is probably going to be impossible, right? So, but the way that they're talking about skilling, it's like one of the main things that they were talking about was like sailing contracts. It's like, that just sounds like Slayer. Like, they have farming contracts, they have hunter rumors, you know, which is cool. I don't know what else. Do they have any other contract types? I don't think they do. And if they do, I'm not aware of them. But that was one of the first things that they brought up. And it's like, you know, that's cool, and that can be a part of the skill, but it's like, the skill hasn't even finished, and they're talking about that kind of being a core gameplay loop. And it just seems kind of forced to me. Like, to me, sailing is a combination of many different skills, right? So it's like, for example, if I want to go sailing, I need to have decent agility. You know, the boat's rocking back and forth. I need to be able to stand on my toes. You know, I need to have strength to pick up a anchor and throw it overboard. You know, I need to have crafting to build the sail. I need to have construction to fix my boat. It's like, to me, sailing is a combination of all these different skills, and I hate to be that guy, but it sounds like a mini game to me. It really does, and I'm not saying I don't want sailing. Like, I think it'll be cool. I think there's so much content that sailing could bring to the game. It's just, it sounds like a mini game. I don't know how sailing, like, so they say, you know, core gameplay loop is you're going to be sailing on the seas, right? So if I'm sailing on the seas, my ship breaks down. That should be construction or crafting to fix it. It shouldn't be sailing to fix it. Sailing would be my ability to steer the ship, I would think. So that I would think that's how you train sailing. But, at the end, I am excited for sailing. Imagine sailing to an island to kill a boss, or, to go train Slayer. Or there's so much potential for sailing with the ability that it offers, but most of the potential is exploratory, right? It's sailing is cool, but it's only cool because you can explore different parts of the map. So there is so much to unpack with sailing and how it would actually tie into the game. And I'm curious on what you guys think about sailing, because who the fuck am I, right? Why does my opinion on sailing matter? I'm not saying it does. I just like to give my thoughts on RuneScape, I like to have these sorts of discussions and kind of see what you guys think about the community, or see what you guys in the community think about this. Or I had a long day at work, so I'm working on this a new project. I haven't really worked with this before, but Visual Studio. I'm making a Windows application, so I'm predominantly on the Linux side with embedded software, and so we need a Windows application for one of our products, and I'm starting to play around with this. So it's a lot of frustration on my end. So I'm a little bit tired, but I'm glad I can record this video chat with you guys about this mobile method that I want to show you guys, and then also talk about sailing. I do want to talk a bit more about sailing, but maybe I'll save that for another video. I do kind of want to see what you guys have to say in the comments about this, and then maybe I can talk about that, replying to some comments. Other than that, shout out Braden. I think it's Braden. He was the first person to message me while I was just playing. I was playing some RuneScape. I was just training some Slayer, and he messaged me saying that he loves the vids. So shout out Braden. I appreciate the message. My PM's open on my RuneScape account. So I'm sorry if you PM'd me and I didn't see it, but Braden was the first one I saw. And it's just cool chatting with him. A couple weeks ago, I couldn't imagine how successful this channel has been so far. So appreciate you guys viewing this. If you guys like this video, don't forget to drop a like. If you guys know any friends who would enjoy this content, share with them. And until next time, thanks for tuning in.